So I found HollowBrook through an advertisement on the internet, actually, and there was a before and after picture of teeth that looked very similar to mine at the time, and teeth that were beyond my imagination as to what they could look like. And the advertisement took me to their website. I read a lot of their reviews and got a really good impression of how they were as far as just personality and friendliness and welcoming. I mean, I think they were a 5-star rating on Google Maps, which was impressive to say the least. Gave them a call, set up a free consultation, came in. Dr. Smith and Sarah saw me initially, and they were very welcoming. There was no judgment. I wasn't embarrassed. There was some concern on my end about feeling kind of judged from past experiences with other dental practices. I come in, get a tooth extracted, and it just felt in and out, very systematic. Here it was, they wanted to get to know me first and foremost, and they laid out the options I had. They were very friendly, very open with a lot of the communication, and ultimately that's kind of why I kept coming back. So I've been dealing with bad or at least embarrassing teeth for pretty much all of my life, but 16 on, so maybe about 20 years before I had even contacted Dr. Smith. The more recent issues I had were going on for, I'd say, about 5 years. Very, very intense toothaches at night, mostly due to cavities. Started having teeth fall out about a year and a half before ever contacting him or researching anything. That couple of decades was pretty rough. Anytime a dentist or dental thing came up, it was a nightmare. It was something I always avoided. I think I saw the dentist maybe twice, from 18 to around 35. Both were miserable. Tooth extractions, felt very embarrassed, very costly, left with a checklist of things that were very expensive that needed to be done, that I just put off, unfortunately. Once I contacted Dr. Smith and was able to move forward with the procedure and felt comfortable, I had all of my bad teeth extracted within 2 months. It was a very comfortable process. Nerves were there, but with anything, but it was a lot less of a painful experience, both mentally and physically, than I would have ever expected. Then I left the second procedure after what was about 6 weeks out with a temporary set of teeth in my mouth, and I could, for all intents and purposes, talk, smile, converse with other people, and eat basically anything comfortably. Now I'm 4 months out. I have my finals in. They feel great. I'm excited to not have to deal with toothache anymore. Definitely one of the worst points beforehand. Socially, I'm looking forward to feeling comfortable talking to people, not having to suppress my smile every time we're all laughing because I'm worried about them seeing a tooth that's missing and they get the wrong idea about me. But mostly it's just being able to laugh again. So if you're nervous about being embarrassed through the pain or the process, I think you're in good hands with HollowBrook Dental. I couldn't recommend them enough. The first thing that these teeth will bite through is probably Chicken Supreme Chalupa from Taco Bell, number 6.
Really?
So yep, I'm going there right after this.